lightweight division bout. All right, here he is, the decorated kickboxer, back for more here tonight, and he's so comfortable in the striking realm. It's almost like he started kickboxing before he ever was reading or writing.
Oh, it's unbelievable to see someone that's so comfortable under so much duress.
I know.
When you're in kickboxing range, you are in the fire. There is no safety. You're right in range to be getting knocked out, but he does not fear that. He loves it. He loves the combat. He loves the engagements. But what you have to understand is he's not engaging his opponents on their terms. He's doing it on his terms. Whether or not he wants to be in close with the big punches or he wants to be at range landing kicks, he's just constantly putting damage on you. Top, bottom, up, low, it does not matter. This guy is a dominant striker, one of the best kickboxers the UFC has ever seen.
And in terms of the punching technique and the jab, as good as anyone in this division. All right, so here he is representing the American Kickboxing Academy, the inimitable Khabib Nurmagomedov, and this guy makes his way to the Octagon, DC. You run out of time setting up everything he's accomplished, but he always puts that status as an undefeated fighter and UFC champion on the line. He will do so again here tonight.
The moment he walked in the AKA, you understood that there was something special about Nurmagomedov. He was a guy that was always listening. Although he spoke no English, he was always listening and paying attention to try to learn and how to improve himself. And the moment he stepped foot in the gym, he was just open to each and every lesson, and now it's showing over the course of his UFC career. He was undefeated going into the UFC, and he has only built on that and become a champion, one of the most well-rounded fighters in all of the UFC.
You know, your college wrestling teammates have told me when you showed up at Oklahoma State, you didn't speak English either.
No, I didn't. It was all Southern Creole accent. It was all, hey, my boy.
Right. Well, your English is now very proper, and so is Khabib's, and he's back on the proving ground here tonight, again, trying to prove himself as one of the pound-for-pound greatest fighters on this UFC roster.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. And when the action begins, our referee in charge, Herb Dean. And now, this is the moment UFC fans around the world have been waiting for. Live from the Honda Center in Anaheim, California. Lightweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. This man is a kickboxer, making his professional debut here tonight. He stands 6 feet 1 inches tall, weighing in at 154 pounds. Fighting out of Las Vegas, Nevada, USA, Assassin. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner. This man is a grappler, holding a professional record of 29 wins, no losses. He stands 5 feet 10 inches tall, weighing in at 155 pounds. Fighting out of the Republic of Dagestan, Russia, Khabib the Eagle Nurmagomedov!
You've been given your instructions in the dressing room. Protect yourself at all times. Follow my instructions. We will have a clean fight. Touch gloves, let's make it official.
They touch him up, and we are underway.
Ready.
Well, it must be a big night if the UFC has descended upon Anaheim, California. Good to have you with us from Honda Center here tonight. We have got so many big championship nights in this building. I remember UFC 214, 3 title fights on the line, a lot to be contested.
When the UFC goes to Anaheim, they make sure they bring big fight cards. 3 title fights at UFC 214. What history are you going to make tonight in this arena where so many titles have changed hands?
Oh, single collar tie here. Oh, nice land there with the punch. You see, he's taking advantage of what is an obvious edge in reach.
Yeah, he's mixing it all up. Oh, he's back in the clinch. Look for him to get that right hand busy. Look at the whip action that comes from him throwing that kick.
Try to establish that jab. Oh, a little single collar tie there. All right, so 1 minute into the fight, we've got a full-on brawl here, DC. It's great for the fans, not necessarily for the gas tank if this thing goes much longer.
Not great for the gas tank and not good for the old noggin. You can't take so many upside the head. Somebody's going to sleep.
Double leg takedown attempt here, and that is a good attempt as he gets the fight back to the mat.
It's ideal. His ideal situation just happened. He got it on the shot, didn't have to put too much effort to finish. Great job.
All right, good movement by him here on the ground. He really is a master of these transitions.
He is a master of movement on the ground. You never know where he's going to be.
All right, so inside the open guard of his opponent. You got to be careful playing around for too long here on the ground with this guy. Oh, man, this ground and pound is good. Probably my favorite striking realm in MMA, and he's as good as it gets.
The problem is his opponent is not controlling his posture. He's allowing his opponent to get up, and when he does, he creates this space to land these beautiful ground and pound combinations.
So as we pull up some numbers here for you, 29 total strikes have now landed for Khabib Nurmagomedov. Oh, and there is another knee, and that has certainly been the primary weapon of choice for him here tonight. He has inflicted a ton of damage to his opponent, and a lot of it courtesy of those knees. Man, he's timing his shots nicely. It's like Tom Brady out there. He hasn't missed the target.
I mean, you insist on bringing in Tom Brady. Stop it. John, stop it.
That knee might have landed there. Another nice knee there. Oh, he's got that right hand going tonight, DC. Connected with it there.
He's thrown so many left jabs. To throw that right punch straight down the pipe, it's unreal.
Both fighters here continuing to try to get a more dominant position in the clinch, getting fatigued in the process, I would think.
It's very taxing to be chest to chest, a position we call 50-50 because nobody has the advantage. Who's gonna be the one to find that one little area that they can expose to give them the slightest advantage?
And he caught the kick. We'll see what he can do with it. Well, so an early lead for him here tonight. He came out aggressively, and that decision has certainly paid off. Good start to round one. All right, he engages in a single collar tie here. Nurmagomedov gets caught with that punch. All right, so the fighters are in the clinch again, DC. I get tired just watching these situations.
It's exhausting. This is a position where you are constantly draining at the gas tank of your opponent. Grabbing the back of the head, pulling forward on the head, and then landing those beautiful punches. Really's got his opponent on notice here.
All right, he engages in the single collar tie. Well, we talked about that reach advantage as you see him land the straight punch there. Great job using his length in that situation. Oh, nice punch there by Nurmagomedov.
Slicing elbow lands from the clinch.
45 seconds remain in the round. Oh, collar tie.
Look at him whip his hip into that kick.
Some fighters don't check a lot of leg kicks. That one was checked. 30 seconds now to go in the round. All right, he closes the distance, gets the single collar tie.
Went inside on that leg kick, threw the jab, left hook, and went inside. Usually, you see guys throw the outside kick there. That was nice.
Got the single collar tie, and they separate. Round two next. All right, so we now look back at some of the action from that previous round, DC. A lot of good highlights on both sides.
I mean, a lot of good highlights from both competitors. They both should be very proud of what they accomplished. But I'm telling you, man, I'm not sure they can keep this up. If they land at this clip for another 5 minutes, somebody's going to sleep.
All right, DC, here we go with our next round, and we'll see if he can pick up where he left off. High volume of strikes landed in the previous round.
High volume of strikes landed. he was able to be accurate, but also very, very active in his approach to the start of this fight.
And they separate. All right, he'll engage in a single collar tie. Muay Thai plump. Well, just as he did in the previous round, he continues to connect on a high volume of strikes. And a good sign, too, doesn't seem to be slowing down whatsoever. Nurmagomedov gets caught with that punch. And they separate. Visibly limping here. And he landed the right hand there. Straight right hand, no good.
Oh, the difference in the striking is crazy.
All right, so he lands a jab there. Pretty nicely done, DC.
You can really control a fight just knowing how to fight behind your jab.
Mixes it up nicely in terms of staying heavy and also staying active.
Oh, big punch lands.
And both guys really throwing with authority.
Caught that kick there.
There's that head kick. All right, so he's landed some good shots. You hate to be overly critical, but nothing really in terms of combinations tonight.
Well, the jab has been looking great. How about jab, jab, right hand?
Right.
Because eventually you're going to have to put something on your opponent that's going to really make him pause. I believe the jab has been working so well, if he drops a big right hand after it, he may be able to finish his fight. Ooh, head kick lands, he's hurt.
Well, you see him land the jab there. He's got the reach advantage. You might as well use it.
Beautiful strike. He's very tricky when he throws that body kick.
All right, single collar tie now. Now he's got the Muay Thai plug.
I mean, he's cutting him down to size with these beautiful leg kicks. His opponent's got him in the clinch. He needs to break away and get back to his range because he's taking punch after punch from his clinch position.
And now he engages in a Muay Thai clinch, and I think a lot of people watching wonder how you can control an opponent like that. Hard to get out of.
It's very difficult to get out of. Look and notice how tight his elbows are as he's maneuvering and moving his opponent into positions where he can get off the strikes.
Single collar tie now.
Left hand punch from the clinch.
And now they are throwing both sides with conviction. Oh, and now the underhook, DC.
He's got the underhook, he's got the far side post. If you're the opponent, you have got to get out of here.
Battle for position here. Nurmagomedov gets caught with that punch. His chin is held up thus far. Got to shore up the defense here, though. Now he gets a more dominant position with the underhook.
He is going to start to drive knees over and over. You got to be careful here. You got to move.
Out of range with that one.
Powerful leg kick lands.
And they separate.
Left hand punches the clinch.
Well, he's really starting to land a high number of strikes here in this second round. No denying that he has taken the message from his corner and picked up the pace here in round two.
Nice head kick.
Oh, and he connects there. His hands look good tonight.
So fast. I mean, this guy has tremendous hand speed.
Well, at this point, he's got to be way up on the judges' scorecards, clearly winning the fight, and largely has gotten it done with his striking tonight.
He got it done with a strike. He caught 12 behind the jab, but it was significant strikes that really did make an impact on the judge's mind. Right hand punch from the clinch. Look at him chopping the wood. Chop the wood with those leg kicks.
.30 seconds now to go in the round. Well, if you like Muay Thai striking, this might be your moment in this fight as he gets the Thai clinch.
This is a massive moment for this fighter. He is a great Muay Thai fighter. Look for him to go knee, and then try to land a big one to the head.
Nurmagomedov gets hit by that kick to the body.
Big punch lands over the top. How's he gonna follow this one up? Huge elbow lands from the clinch.
All right, well, his kicking game was outstanding in that round. We'll see if his opponent can make the adjustments, but take us through the replays before we get there.
It's always weird to watch a young fighter start to come into his own. Early in his career, he did not have this ability. He did not have the ability to dictate and control fights with his legs. Now he does, and he looks like a future champion in the making.
All right, DC, here we go with our next round. It wasn't just the accuracy, it was the aggressiveness, the volume.
It was unbelievable to watch him be so active. The cardio, the push, the pace, and the pressure that he fought with. It's going to be very interesting to see if he can maintain this over 15 minutes. Nice punch land.
Oh, single collar tie here. Muay Thai plump. Right on the button. All right, so once again, they will clinch, and we will see which fighter is able to advance their position from here.
Who's going to be the first one to attempt the takedown? Both of our combatants have the ability to score and secure the position. Who's going to be the one that makes the first move?
Oh, a little single collar tie there. Well, he hasn't really showed any signs of slowing down tonight. He continues to connect on a high volume of strikes here. Mixes it up nicely in terms of staying heavy and also staying active.
You can really limit the mobility of your opponent with those leg kicks.
Now he's got the Muay Thai plug. All right, he engages in a single collar tie here, and they separate. All right, so no surprise. Once again, we find ourselves here in this clinch situation. We'll see who can advance.
Who's going to be the person to dictate the pressure? Who's going to control the engagement from this 50-50 position?
Pretty good right hand. All right, he engages in the single collar tie. And now he's got the tie clinch.
Look at that switch knee. Beautiful switch knee.
Oh, collar tie. Muay Thai plump. And they separate. Oh, good opportunity to do damage here. He's got that tie clinch. Well, you start to really worry about the wrestling, and there's that left hand from Khabib.
Underrated. I mean, it's a very underrated part of his game, his ability to stand and strike with anybody in the UFC.
Man, striking class is in session. Beautiful punch there.
Great job landing. What a damaging punch. Oh, nice jab.
Flush right hand is true. All right, he closes the distance, gets the single collar tie. And they separate. Immediately gets the underhook. Now he's got the Muay Thai plug. Got the single collar tie. So he lands a combination of knees in the clinch. A lot of these going right to the head. We'll see if he can close the show from here.
And he's throwing everyone with the idea to finish the fight.
Oh, he landed another great shot to the body. They're really starting to connect at a high percentage now in the latter stages of this fight. All right, he'll engage in a single collar tie.
Big, powerful punch lands. Now he gets back to range. Look at how he turns his hip into that leg kick.
And now he's got that tie clinch. We'll see what he can do with it.
Beautiful kick.
All right, single collar tie now.
Big knee land. Beautiful body kick.
And now he's got that tie clinch. Now he engages in a Muay Thai clinch. You better protect that head.
Great job securing the Muay Thai clinch. Watch for big knees to the body and eventually him switch it up with a big knee to the head. Left hand punch from the clinch. Good stick.
Man, look at the redness now almost immediately on the right side of his body. Oh, now he's got the tie plug, Daniel. If you're on the other side, what are you trying to do to get out of this potentially dangerous position?
You got to start digging your shoulder to a side and then trying to shove an underhook. You cannot bend down to try to get out of Muay Thai clinch. Huge knee land. He's throwing every part of himself into these big leg kicks.
Single collar tie now.
Nice punch there.
Oh, he got absolutely bludgeoned. That's as good a combination as we have seen out of him here tonight.
The last time I saw a combination this good, it was Donald Cerrone beating up on Rick Stewart. Oh, he did a great job of rotating him into an underhook.
Muay Thai club. All right, let us look back at some of the action from that previous round. DC, punches in bunches.
I mean, over and over, he landed that big punch, and every time he landed it, he got the reaction that he was looking for. His opponent really did start to take notice every time he was loading that strike up.
Ready to fight? Ready. Good.
Nice strike. Over and over, he's landing these big body kicks.
Oh, shot to the body connects there. He hasn't really thrown too many body strikes in this fight, but now, as this fight goes on, he is not discriminating, working the body, and those shots are going to count. Beautiful hand skills here, the right then the left. Oh, single collar tie here.
I mean, this guy is really focused on those punches to the head inside of the clinch.
Again, back into this position.
Nurmagomedov gets caught with that punch. Don't be afraid to get that head off the center line. Oh, a little single collar tie there. Now he's got the Muay Thai plug. And they separate.
Look at him whip his hip into that kick.
Continues to mix it up, going to the head, mixing in some body shots. Nurmagomedov gets stung by that leg kick.
Switch knee lands to the body.
So another jab for him there. Again, we keep talking about this reach advantage, but he is certainly making good use of it in this matchup tonight.
Beautiful punch.
Keeping busy here in the clinch.
Look at him working at trying to shut the liver down.
Well, looks as though his leg is hurt here. You can even see him limping a little bit. Just over 3 minutes to go now. Circling to his right. Nice 1-2 there. Oh, and he connects with a punch there, DC. You gotta like what you're seeing thus far.
I mean, the speed at which he throws is crazy.
Oh, now gets an underhook to get a more dominant position.
He lands a big knee to the body.
All right, he engages in a single collar tie here. Well, he has certainly found the range and staying pretty busy here on the feet.
He's being busy, but it's also the timing and the accuracy that's allowing him to land so many attacks.
Changes his stance. Oh, eats a knee to the head.
Punch over the top. Clinch.
Oh, knee to the head, that never feels good. Always bet on that lead left hand. His opponent wasn't ready for it.
It's a great punch. It's so fast. It's so accurate, and he can throw it from either position.
Throws the right hand there. All right, he engages in the single collar tie.
Nice.
Back and forth we go. Nice job staying busy here in the clinch. Timing his shots pretty well here early, DC.
He's doing a great job of mixing things up, keeping busy, being very accurate. Dig and kick. The fight is going to be over. I can't believe he's still standing. That shot landed perfect. There's no give on that leg kick.
And now he's got the tie clinch. Lands with a right hand. 1 minute. And they separate. Oh, collar tie. Muay Thai plump.
There's no tell on that leg kick.
All right, he closes the distance, gets the single collar tie.
He has a commitment to kicking tonight, and it shows.
Got the single collar tie. Oh, and now the underhook, DC.
He's got the underhook, he's got the far side post. If you're the opponent, you have got to get out of here.
Just misses with the right hook. All right, he'll engage in a single collar tie. Buzzer sounds for the end of round 4. All right, now we take a look back at some of the action in that previous round, DC. A lot to like on both sides, really.
I mean, both were intent on going forward. And what happens when nobody wants to take a step back? They meet in the middle. That's exactly what they did, and they both found success over the course of that round.
One more round. You got one more round for me? This is the last round. It's not limited to the judges, man. You gotta go out there.
All right, here we go, DC. Our next round is underway, and he's chasing some punch stat records tonight. That was some serious volume and efficiency in the previous round.
Normally you see that in boxing, where a guy just throws so many strikes. But this man has taken it to the octagon, looking to break all the punch records before the night is over.
All right, single collar tie now. All right, Muay Thai clinch.
What a beautiful uppercut. It landed beautifully. Perfect placement on that shot.
All right, try to pass here. As Glover Teixeira might say, not today.
Not today. Great job of following with the hips, keeping those legs locked and keeping the full guard.
All right, side control now. We'll see if he can advance position. All right, so you got to be careful playing on the ground with this guy. You don't want to mess around for too long. Oh, and he escapes up to his feet. Very nice. Single collar tie now.
Left hand punch from the clinch. Big punch lands through the middle.
Big right hook coming, it's blocked. Oh, single collar tie here.
Right hand punch from the clinch.
Got clipped with the right hand.
Again, back into this position.
Look at the control of the posture as they land that knee.
Oh, a little single collar tie there. Oh, and now he lands the knee. I'm not sure his opponent saw that coming.
He didn't see it coming because he does such a great job of just throwing it. He doesn't have any tell when he's going to throw a knee.
Well, earlier in the round, he clearly got stunned by his opponent, but he just has not responded well at all.
He hasn't responded well. He hasn't gotten himself back going after getting hurt so bad early in the round.
And there comes the separation now.
Nice kick.
Again, they will clinch. Hard shots landing on both sides here.
Big body kick land.
Thunderous leg kick grounds his opponent in, tried to stay upright, but man, that changed the complexion of this one.
Johnny's hurt. He's hurt really badly by that one big leg kick.
All right, he engages in a single collar.
He's in trouble. He's hurt bad. He's in trouble. He's getting lit up.
So holding on to him here, not doing a ton, perhaps just looking to recover. Oh!
Oh, yeah, stomach going.
He's got him hurt here. Under 2 minutes remain in the fight. All right, he engages in the single collar tie. Now he's got the Muay Thai plug.
What a tricky head kick.
Nurmagomedov, and try to further expose what surfaced tonight as an obvious weakness.
Oh, that's a nice strike.
And just misses with that big right hand. And they separate. Connects with a right. All right, so he lands another punch there, and he smells blood in the water. Oh!
What a fantastic strike to throw at the exact right moment. He deserves this moment. Go finish this fight.
Just missed with the straight left hand.
Right hand punches the clinch. Look at the angle of that nice body kick.
And he lands a punch there. Pretty good connection by him.
Great connection. He's in a great flow right now. Left hand punches the clinch.
Oh, beautiful elbows there.
He didn't like that left hand. Oh, he's hurt bad. He's hurt bad, John. He's got to press him. He's got to go chase that finish down now. Oh! He needs to start looking to finish now because he's got his opponent hurt very bad. Now he's on top of him looking for a finish.
So an interesting decision there as he decides to stand up and relinquish the dominant position. Nurmagomedov closing up.
Oh!
Goes down again!
He got it bad!
All right, well, both fighters pretty comfortable on the ground, DC, but you got to be very careful hanging out here for too long if you're his opponent. All right, close guard now. You got to be careful, though. He's got a lot of submissions off his back. What a fight! All right, so the fighters go the distance here tonight, but it went a whole lot better for one of them than the other. Talk us through the replays, champ.
Some decisions are different than others, and his striking really did separate him from the competition. He fought so well in the stand-up game that he should get a very easy decision.
The official decision is now in. It resides with Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 5 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards for a decision. All 3 judges score the contest, 50-44. Declaring the winner by unanimous decision, Assassin!
All right, so the judges are in agreement tonight. He is your winner by unanimous decision. Certainly pretty easy fight to score, I thought.
Yeah, I thought it was an easy fight to score. Whereas his opponent had a few moments, he was the one that truly did lead all the interactions. He's the person that truly did dictate if the fight was standing or on the ground. This is his fight. He won this fight, and he won it in dominant fashion.